Hello everyone, this video is gonna be unscripted and unedited because this is just gonna be my thoughts about what the topic of the video is, which is I should stop cubing. Now that is a bit clickbait because no, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting for the foreseeable future, but what I mean is I should do it less. And it's not because I don't enjoy it and it's not because I just hate cubing or whatever, but no, I just think that I'm wasting precious time that I could be doing in the prime age. Prime age as in not cubing prime age, because cubing prime age is like in your preteens. But what I mean is prime age as in my life development or whatever you want to call it. Because I'm 18 and a little bit more I'm going to be an adult. And that's kind of like the prime age where you should start to build connections, build your education, get your money up, not your funny up, all that stuff. But instead of doing that, I'm instead wasting like 90% of my day just I want good time on Rubik's cube, which when if you're still like in your preteens, that's fine because you're still in high school. It doesn't matter at all. But now I'm in college and I'm in my late teens now, so I can't keep doing it for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So something that kind of knocked into me is that whenever I have a competition coming up, which usually is a big deal because competitions rarely happen in Indonesia, so I usually always practice the hell every single day, like non-stop grind every single day. So that usually means that every single waking hour of my life on every day is just spending it on cubing, blah 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 blah. One thing that I subconsciously noticed when I go to college every day, well not every day, but when I do have classes in college, is that whenever I have breaks in between, or when it's just like I don't have any classes right now, I would always just end up cubing instead of, no, I don't know, hanging out with my friends. I'm always like, my friends will always be like, hey, you want to go to the canteen? And I'm just like, nah, it's okay, I'll just stay here and cube. And I'm like, thinking back, I'm like, why did I do that? Like, bro, you're not you the competition is done. Like, let's say in the scenario that the competition is over with. Why would you not do that and just stick to cubing? Why would you do that? Go with your friends. What are you doing? What are you doing? And after I had this enlightenment randomly in my head, I'm just like, oh yeah, I should probably, what, I should probably just do that. And I did. And guess what? It's fine. I'm perfectly fine. I don't know. Back then, I always had this mindset that like if I'm not cubing every single second that I'm awake in my life, I'm missing out on potentially being world class. But no, it's really not that deep. I can take a break for a day and I'm not gonna average like a minute slower on 7 by 7. That's not gonna happen. You can take a break. And this will probably be helpful for you people who are slightly younger than me or about in my same age. That was in English, but if you're about the same age as me and you need some advice, you can take a break from cubing. It is not the end of your life, okay? Um, I don't know where I'm going to go next with this, but basically, even not in college, because in college, if I'm not studying, I'm cubing. But what about at home? It's even worse, because then every single second that I'm at home, I could be doing anything else, but I'm just like, you know what? I could just be cubing. Blah, 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 blah. What should I be doing instead? I don't know. I should probably be studying. That's probably one thing because college you require more studying than in high school. And I should probably be doing that, but I'm just like, you know what? No, I think I'm just gonna rather cube. And another thing, going back to the practicing nonstop for competitions thing, which usually when I said it means I said that like I'm gonna practice every single second that I'm awake in this planet. So that usually means if anybody wants to invite me out for plans, I'm usually just like, you know what? Nah, I don't think I can. I want to practice for this cubing competition coming up. And usually, my friends will just be like, oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a pretty understandable thing. But then thinking about it again, it's like, is it really that important? Is it really that important? Well, yes, it is important, but like it's not nearly as important to put every single second that you're awake on this planet to devote that into this hobby or sport or whatever you want to call it. And another bad thing that I subconsciously noticed again was back then. So before the two comps that happened like in the succession, so the one last week where I broke 7 by 7 and then the week before that was in our competition. The month even before that, so like the 3 months where I wasn't doing anything because there weren't any competitions, Um, my bad, guys. I would just be cubing literally like 8 hours a day nonstop. And why that is a bad thing is because I go to the gym. I know it may not seem like it, but yes, I do go to the gym. Um, on some days where I'm just really, really not feeling like it, instead of just being like, man, I should get off my lazy bum and get up and go to the gym because, you know, it's a good thing. It gives me energy, which I desperately need because every time I wake up in the morning, I'm always just like, oh, I have no energy to do anything. But instead of going to the gym, I'm just like, you know what? I spend 2 to 3 hours in the gym, and it also takes 2 to 3 hours, including the time where I get out from my house to go back. You know, those 3 hours I could be using for cubing. Yeah, I was so dumb. I was really dumb. I was really dumb. And I would also think, oh, you know, going to the gym, I'm going to be tired after, so I'm not gonna have the energy to cube. So I decide, you know, I'm just not gonna go to the gym. It's not important. No, it is important. It's very important. So now I've wasted like a good how many weeks of maybe even months of my membership because I'm just like, you know what? I could go to the gym, but I'm just gonna rather go cube. I'm just gonna rather cube. So, you know, what's the lesson that I've learned throughout the past month of this random enlightenment that I have in my brain is that I'm still going to be practicing a lot, but if I really don't feel like it, then I should just do something else. I have no clue why, even though I'm like, let's say I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna do like a bunch of random like 5x5 star or something. Even though I'm not getting good times and I'm not in the mood to cube, I just keep doing it. Like there is no point in me doing that. It's just a waste of time. I'm not getting anything useful from the time that I spend doing solves. I'm not getting any good times. So there's literally even no less of a point if there even was. It's just a waste of time. I could literally be doing anything else. I could be studying, hanging out with my friends, and literally anything else. I could be learning a new skill, for God's sake, because I don't want to have cubing as my only skill for until I'm like 50 years old. I need something new. I need something new. I could also go back to music if I wanted to. Content creation, a lot of stuff. But I feel like all my opportunities are very slim and limited now because the only thing I ever want to do nowadays is just sit for 8 hours a day and I mean good time. So, yeah, lesson learned. Just, guys, cubing is not that serious. Like, even me, I'm hyper focused. I'm hyper fixated, whatever the term is on cubing, right? Because I want to be world class. But it's not that serious, okay? It can wait. It can wait, especially if you're even younger than me. If you're like 14, 15, you have time. All right, you have loads of time. Don't let the fact that the world record holder is like 9 years old distract you from the fact that you still have time. All right, don't try to rush things. Okay, if you need a break, if you want to do something else, go ahead, do it, please. It's probably better for you in the future. All right, you don't want to be known as the kid who just spends every single free time solving cubes in your class, right? You don't want to be known as that. You want to be known as a good friend, you know, and blah 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 blah, and all of those other personality traits. So, yeah, please just don't take cubing that seriously. That's all I have to say in this video. Thank you for watching.